If you want to accomplish anything big, you know as well as I that you have to start small. Now, after starting small, I think it's most important to have a plan for both increasing that amount and decreasing if you fail. So increasing with success, decreasing with failure. So this is kind of pairing the idea of starting small as well as with planning the good and the bad in front before you get into that kind of emotional state. What I did when I was first trying to gain the habit of meditation was start with, well, actually before I really deliberately took it on, I started to try to do my end goal right away, which was 20 minutes a day. Now sometimes I would do this 2 days, 3 days in a row even, and then I wouldn't. And then a couple weeks would go by and I'd start up again, but then the same thing would happen. So there's never a time where I found a rhythm that I was doing it consistently how I wanted. So after a couple years and a lot more learning, I decided to start a lot smaller at 5 minutes a day. And if I created different levels of success for myself. So if I only did 1 to 3 days out of that week, then I would literally go down a minute to 4 minutes. If I got 4 to 5 minutes, I would stay at 5 minutes. And if I got 6 to 7 days out of the week, then I would increase it by 1 minute. So I literally went from 5 minutes to 6 minutes, 7, all the way up to 20. And I think I went backwards once because I didn't string as many as I wanted to together. And that's another key point, is sticking to your plan and not rationalizing, oh, well, it's because of X, Y, or Z that I didn't do this. No, you have to stick to the plan that you set out unless you actually want to change your plan and make it better. But once you have that and start small enough where you feel good about having accomplished it, so it's not so small, like there's an example going around with BJ Fogg talking about flossing one tooth. Now that might work for some people, but for me, that small of something won't be as fulfilling enough to help me do it again and again and again. So 5 minutes, I legitimately found some physical benefit of doing it, and then I increased and increased. And before you know it, I had my actual goal of 20 minutes a day. I hope you can do this to a habit in your life, whether it's decreasing the amount of a bad one or increasing the amount of a good one.